Hello everyone and welcome back to Banished, the Colonial Charter 1.6. We're here in Clinchville, getting stabilized. Look how much food we have. Let me tell you what I did. I forgot a couple things. Well, I didn't forget a couple things. I forgot one thing. You can actually collect wild food. You click on this, you drag, and there's food here. You just tell people to pick it up. Just go get it, dang it. And it helps a lot. Okay, our food just dropped by like 500 because houses, had to replenish, but that helped out a ton. Not to mention, I let this finish, this apiary, and I put one person on it. It's making a little bit of extra food. The apiaries are not the most efficient things in the world, but they do give you beeswax, which is essential later on down the road. Now, this fishing dock is still doing well. I was thinking about things and stuff, and I thought to myself, you know what we really need? We need to get seeds. We need to get livestock. We've got to progress past this. We've got to get into agriculture and farming and just the whole 9 yards. But if we don't have a quarry and we don't have an iron mine yet, it's not going to do us much good at this point in time. So I think we need to do those first. We need to increase our food production as well. I think food production is going to be slightly more important, but not by much, because our raw resources that are really close are starting to dwindle, and we need to be careful about that. So look at this. I'm maxed out. I'm not making any more furnace fuel right now. I'm letting the logs recover because I have a lot of furnace fuel right now, but I'm making quite a bit of iron. We've got a lot of iron ore. See, there's 281 right there. There's another 129 there. This will be much easier if I have my town hall, but I don't want to use the resources on that yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the food gathering that we can do, right? So there's a lot of these that are kind of production-based items. They're the next level of taking the raw goods and turning them into something else. We're not going to be able to do those yet. This is the the transparent ranches and the agriculture, like the crops. Not going to be able to do that. So I'm going to not go into that either. These are, let's see, tinneries. We can put things into tin cans and preserve them longer, which actually gives us even more food. That needs even more technology. We do have the butchers, so we could use the butchers, but those require lumber. So I think what we're going to need to do is a couple things. We can go into our raw goods on the stone and salt mine and on the iron ore and coal mine. We can do those, which I think I want to do. Let's just get that started right now. I'll turn that to its side. So stone, then iron. We'll just put them right next to each other. That is going to hit us for 130 logs, which kind of sucks. We kind of need those logs. But once this is built, this is going to last a long time. I'm just going to let it do its thing. So let's let those go for now. And then I think it's time that we got into lumber, which is taking logs and actually chopping them up or splitting them and making them into usable lumber. But we don't have enough logs. We're not bringing them in. This is starting to be very efficient. I'm going to go ahead and put a fourth person on this. See, last year we brought in 162. This year we're bringing in 171, and that number is going to go up just a little bit more before the end of winter. So those are it's more efficient now because the area has more trees. The little trees are starting to grow up, and I've put more people on it. So this is good and very helpful, but we need another one, to be honest. And considering I haven't expanded out at all, oh my gosh, I need more houses. We're not going to have any kids. Oh, do all the things, Night Ghost, do all the things. All right, fine. Let's real quickly do like 2 wooden houses, and then let's scout out an area to do some more logs. I'd like to go into hardwood as well, just FYI. That way we can do furniture it has its own dedicated resource. I know before, because I had so much lumber, I was just like, screw it, we'll just do whatever. And no, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to have a shared resource like that unless I figure out a way to do lumber even more efficiently, which I honestly don't know if there is a way to do lumber even more efficiently than we currently are. So we're going to let that build out here. I'm going to let these 2 houses finish, which look at that. They already put the dang resources out here. Happy freaking day. I'm going to do 3 and 3 split on this. Holy crap, they finished it, and look how cool this thing is. So this will do stone, or it'll do salt, which is freaking awesome. Look at that. Oh, it's so good. This will do iron or coal. Iron ore, I should specify. Really cool. And you can upgrade these to the deep mine. This is where we need the candles. And you can do more resource production, and it allows you to actually cap these off and get rid of the mines, which is something that's not allowed currently in the base game. Okay, so I think those 2 houses were completed. So in the 20s, and I know there's more. I think we could probably, yeah, 30s. That's not good at all. And you guys know how, like, kind of strict I am about that. Like, if you're building houses and you have people in their 20s, you're not doing it right. You need to have people in their teens going in there now, grouping up and having kids. I'm not following that rule right now, and it's going to hurt me. It's going to bite me in the butt really quick. One thing I should do, and I'm just going to go and do it right now, is we need to build a bridge right here so we can access all these resources very quickly as well. These raw resources are going to be better than these at the moment, so we can do some rapid expansion. I think I want to do the drawbridge. Not on these little peaks because we want to put a fishing stuff there. This might be a good spot for a trading post, so I think I'm going to put it right here. Which actually on this side, it would be a good place for fishing, but I'm going to go ahead and just sacrifice that. 75 logs. Oh, 75 logs. Whatever, we got to do it. Yikes. I'm going to build houses here, so we know all those trees are going to go. We can take out a few of these. Take out a few of those. Oh my gosh. See, look. 31. She's going to have maybe 2 kids. Maybe. Oh, that's so bad. See, perfect. Perfect. I'm stopping. Well, actually, I might build one more. Do we have enough? Yeah, we've got enough. Female. Oh, wait. We've only got two girls. We don't have a boy. I was going to build an... excuse me. I was going to have another group over here near the Forester's Lodge. Because we can develop this out, too. I do have roads going here, which is going to make this nice and efficient. Oh, one thing we can do, and I did not think about that until now, is put a small barn just right here. And they can just drop everything off here, and then people can just grab food. It's just going to make them more efficient. You got to think about ways about, where they're going back and forth. Okay, food's at 1,000. Don't know how that happened, but it's there, and that's freaking awesome. So, how's this doing? So we get like 450? That's really good, actually. Huh? Say what? That's insane. Okay, this is bringing in 800. These two are doing very good. Maybe I'll do another dang apiary. That's awesome. Those are way better than they used to be. Oh my gosh. Who knew? I think we want to do... I want to do another house. But if they can't pair off in a... okay, wait, actually. Girl, 2 girls, 3 girls. Oh, we don't have any boys! Oh no! This is horrible. You grow up. Oh my gosh. People are going to start eyeballing you, and it's not a good thing. Wait, we've got one. Okay. Oh, we need furnace fuel. How are we doing on logs? Okay, that's fine. Actually, we'll turn that back on. I'm freaking out. I literally put my hand on my head. I was freaking out. Still kind of freaking out. Oh, this was finished! Okay, alright, you know what? That's good. Let's do some strips of wood. And a little bit over here, and a little bit over here. Okay, perfect. So, they'll gather those. As you can see, we have a lot of laborers. Let's go ahead and max out this. Gatherer's hut's maxed out. Hunting cabin's maxed out. We've got this. Is new. I'm going to put 2 more people on it. Like, these are... I know some of you are probably thinking, seriously, Night Ghost, like, why are you making those so incredibly important? As you can see, I'm not ahead of the game on logs. And I'm always ahead of the game on logs. I'm like the log master. No, not quite. Okay, we've got a 10. All right, we've got somebody that is of age that we can do this with. There we go. Wooden house. Build it out here. Fan-freaking-tastic. Let's go ahead and put ourselves I'm going to do a general stockpile, not a log stockpile, so that all these cleared resources will actually be used as well. So we'll let them work those 2. We're doing really good on food. We're going into the winter with food. Something that we have not done in the 7 years that we've been here. It's always been really tenuous. Like the first year was the only one we had enough food, and then we didn't because someone died. So there you go. All right. So now with that situation kind of growing and building, and we need to be better about doing this. We've got a 7-year-old, a 2-year-old, a 2-year-old boy. Are there any other boys? That one's going to go. There's another boy. Okay, good. You guys did your duty to the banished community, to Clinchville, by having boys. Very good, you. All right, let's go ahead and build a road here real quick, just so I don't forget. I just feel silly about this. We need to do lumber. Lumber is a kind of tier 2 resource that's used in a ton of stuff. So if you go down here to the refined resources, lumber construction and materials, there's several different ways to do it. Normally we just did the saw pit, and that's what we did in the previous update. But you could also do the sawmill, or the water wheel sawmill. Yeah. And we can still do that. This is actually extremely powerful. It's very quick. Or we could do just a normal sawmill that sits on the land. This one takes stone and logs. We're actually doing really well on logs, but not very good on firewood, aren't we? So here's the sawmill. It's a new building. I think I want to do this because we've never done this one before. And it's a good building. It's going to cost us 110 lumber. Or, excuse me, I shouldn't say lumber. Logs. And, yeah, I think we're going to do that. I think that'll be fine. Now, I don't have, like, a hospital or anything, or any kind of medical anything, do I? Dang it. I just thought about that. We need lumber. See? To use to heal disease. So, lumber, the sawmill is going to be the next deal. That's going to be our next thing. Now, we do need to remember that I don't have the most efficient housing because they're all wooden. So that's playing into the fact that we're not making enough firewood and things like that. So our goal is eventually to get to a resource that we can produce out that will give us something to trade, right? That's our end goal with all of this. So we've expanded out here so we can get some more raw goods, which I will go ahead and queue up to be gathered. And then we've expanded out over here to make sure we're making more logs and all that good stuff. In fact, I'll go ahead and tell these guys to take those out too. Fantastic. All right. Food is less of an issue, but we're going to be expanding, so we're always needing to think about that. I do have a lot of laborers and builders kind of just here. Hardwood lumber. Oh, you can make lumber from hardwood. And you can make firewood here too. Interesting. Okay, well, you know what? Let's employ somebody here to start making just lumber. Just one person. We'll just let them rock and roll. I think this is going to be extremely efficient. So we're going to start building up lumber and going from there. You're still just being super awesome. 470 last year. You're a beast, you apiary. You apiary. What else do we want to do? How else are we going to expand? There's so many different options. I want to do it right so we don't have anybody else die. As you can see, this is probably going to be more efficient too. Like I probably need to have a sawmill for lumber and a sawmill for firewood because this is having a hard time keeping up with all of this. Now, part of that is this fuel refinery is using firewood. I bet you I could probably, and let's go ahead and look. Let's see if we can find a way to not use a firewood. I want to use like charcoal or something else. So this is a furnace with brickworks, creates a hot blasted shaped bricks and advanced buildings. Nice. Okay, we've got these. Homewares. Oh, good. Homewares are extremely important once we get into the next level of housing and things like that. But we'll get there. We also have a glassworks. Okay. So we're going to need clay to build this. And we're going to need sand down the road as well. So let's go ahead and look at the resources and the raw resources and see where we can actually get sand. There. Shore house right here. Costs about 40 logs. And I'm going to build it on the little concave section here. Oh, this looks different now. That's cool. I like that. Okay, let's do 1, 2. Let's just build a couple for now and let those finish up. Now, again, nobody is using these because currently I don't need resources that badly. I'm gathering raw resources, so I'm not as concerned about it. Look at how low our fuel is, our firewood. We've got 29 lumber already. Are you serious? 29 lumber off. This thing's barely been on 49. Oh my gosh. You know what? Let's turn this to firewood and just see how quickly it does the fuel limit. Maybe we'll do this. Maybe we'll just have one for now that just goes back and forth. It looks like it's using the same pool as the, yeah, see, look, it's using the chopper resource. Okay, just so we know. So, because we've got 2 guys doing that right now. And the fuel limit's at 200. think maybe we should up that to 400 just to stay on top of our game. All right, so I've got a road out to here. How efficient are you being right now? Not too bad for that first season, 115. This is going to be... That's still doing really well. Basically, we just need more people. We're back to that situation of... I didn't check these houses. We've got these two over here. All girls. Great. Great. Just tons of girls. Gosh, dang it. There's one more boy. Okay, so we've got one boy that's ready to be a man. Okay. Yep, Mulan reference. Everybody have fun with that. Let's check, though, and see. I bet you somebody's coming all the way in here. Yep. All right, let's build another house, and let's do it out here. There we go. Wooden house. We'll let that finish up, too. And one more group will pair off. Okay, I think we're managing the fact that we are behind the ball on making sure we've got enough actual people being, and families breaking off. Look at that firewood, 88 already. Jeez. Jeez Louise. So this is probably way more efficient than the woodcutter. So I may end up turning this off and building another one of these and doing lumber and firewood, and then just leaving it here in case we need it for like an emergency. Like right now, geez, we're completely out of fuel. Look at that. It's constant. Oh my gosh, it's because of this, actually. We have a ton of furnace fuel. I'm going to turn this off again, and then, yep, take somebody off of that as well. Okay, I think that's fine. So this does sand, clay, turtles, frogs, and reeds. Now, reeds are important for clothing, which we want to get into as well. So let's do one person for clay. I'm going to turn this one off. Let's do right here. So we're going to need to make clay so we can make a blasting furnace. Now, while that's doing its thing, let's look for refined stuff, fabrics. The tailor can do make warm clothes to ward off the effects of winter. Weavers are things down the road that we'll get into as well. The tailor takes raw resources, so it just takes logs and stone. I think I'm going to go ahead and build that here. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to see if we can do reed clothes right now. It's the most basic clothing that we have. Currently, there are nobody has clothes. Everybody's just kind of surviving and, keeping their eyes up, and it's good, but I think we need a better situation for everybody. Okay. Are these guys not working close? Oh my gosh, what's going on here? I think they're prioritizing the food items first. Yep, they are. That's fine. We're at 1,500 food. Holy crap, that's awesome. Let's check and see if we can break off anybody else. We got plenty of girls. We're mostly just always look for the boys. 7-year-old, 8, 9. I want to think of that as a stature thing, not an actual age, because it kind of creeps me out. All right, the 4-year-old. Oh, they had another kid because we moved some people out. They've already had a babby. Oh, that's good. We are maxed out on the tools currently. I think I'm going to leave that at 50 for a while. We haven't really leaped ahead with our log production yet, so I'm leery about not doing that. Seriously, how on earth are we not catching up to the fuel limit? We have 2 people working on this constantly. It's insane. Okay, so we can make hide coats, wool, survival coats, which are reeds and feathers, full coats, which is cloth, and dress coats, which are linen. We'll switch this to survival. If we look, we've got a little bit of feathers, 34. We've got 200-something reeds. I don't know how efficient that is or how much it really takes, but I'm just going to put somebody on there. Oh no, somebody died after childbirth. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Dang it. I mean, at least they had a little babby, and the babby's okay, but man, that sucks. Okay, we got 2 9-year-old dudes. Oh, he's 10. He's a laborer. Put him to work. All right, I think I'm going to put another house out here. We'll turn that around, put it side by side. One more house out there. We've got ourselves another laborer, so I'm going to build yet another house as well. You know what I don't have, and I just realized this? Oh, crap, that's a bad situation. I don't have a well at all. There we go. Let's do a well. And then maybe we will queue up to gather more resources over here, because I'm going to take a lot of stone to do that. Okay, fuel's starting to catch up. How is this doing? It's doing okay. So 180 last season. This did 500, but it did it for the full season now. We can't judge it right away. But we can judge this season. This done 222. This has done 200. So actually, this thing is even more efficient than the sawmill. But the sawmill is more versatile. It can do lumber or firewood, and it can do lumber from either logs or hardwood. So, some interesting trade-offs there, I think. Okay. I think I'm going to employ one person here for stone. So I'll go ahead and just... I'll turn this off. It's the same pool that they gather from to actually get people to work this. Okay, I think they made a couple coats. Yeah, 26 coats. And then they don't have enough feathers. Well, it was a great effort, and 26 people now have clothes, and we have none in storage. So that's kind of a win, I guess. Maybe. Let's turn that off. I am shamefaced. No, wait. Do we have leather? Oh, we have like 100 leather. What am I doing? Get back over here. Hide coats. Just make some dang hide coats. We'll just make as many as we can. Okay, so food production, as always, takes highest priority. Those are maxed out. We've got the apiaries good. Let's go ahead and put 2 more people on the fishing dock as well. We've got this guy gathering some clay so that we can make a furnace. Let's go ahead and see if we can make that real quick before I forget. Can't wait to get into the rest of this stuff too. Okay, brickworks. Oh, we need lumber. Clay. We have the lumber now, though. We have the lumber. Let's do it. Brickworks. Brickworks. Can we gather herbs? Yes, we can. And I think we should. Because the health of our people is actually pretty freaking low. And that can really hurt you. Look, everybody lives here and works here. Oh my gosh. And look, they're close to... That's not the worst thing in the world. I'm kind of okay with some of those. All right. Let's check and see about kids. We've got a 7-year-old boy. Girls, 7-year-old boy. Can anybody else pair off and make the next generation of people that will hopefully survive? There's one more boy. Perfect. We can make one more house. I think I will. There we go. Can we do a small market? Small oh my gosh. We can. Let's do it. I'm just building like crazy now because we got people and food. Alright, so brickworks takes 13 clay and 3 furnace fuel to do the bricks. Charcoal! Oh yes! Yes! We can do charcoal. I'm turning you off. But you won't work over here, will you? Because it's not the same pool. Okay. You know what? That's fine. Let's do it. Charcoal. Stone is low. Stone is low. Oh my gosh. The brickworks. You are going to save the day. It's so efficient. It takes logs and it just like... it's just amazing. It's going to be so good. You guys are just going to be crying. It's so amazing. All right, how much clay do I actually have? Do I have a lot? 44? And 40? Whatever. I'm gonna let it do it. Whatever. I'm gonna let it do its thing. I'm just not gonna mess with it. All right. I think that's gonna do it for this episode. Let me know what you think, guys, in the comments. Let's get you working. Let me know what you think in the comments. Give me any tips or tricks that you've learned as you've been playing the Colonial Charter 1.6, and because I know this is not perfect. I kind of just ran into this quickly. I ran into this and did it shotgun style because I wanted to. Get going on it. Our health is improving. Yay. Anyway, next episode, I want to see about pushing forward and hopefully getting some kind of tradable resource. I think the charcoal is going to help us with that because it's going to alleviate the need that we have for logs. But I don't know. We'll see. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.